Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode, returning today with the Benfica jersey on, of course, as we continue our first season here in Portugal. Now, we've got about a week left in the transfer window, and there's actually a bit of news as Arthur Cabral has been approached by Spurs. Not happy with his playtime since I joined the club, and with such a small squad of only 19 players, I'm hoping that between now and the end of the window, we're going to see some players come in, because Roger Schmidt is running a very small squad here, with us still competing in 3 competitions. So we're now into deadline day, and as you can see on the left, the latest rumours, that deal's not quite gone through yet. So we'll keep an eye out on the right hand side for the latest deals, and I'll let you know if and when it does go through. And there he goes, Arthur Cabral, £47.4 million is off to Spurs. And that leaves us with just 18 players in the squad. My goodness. Now, you may have actually seen some exciting news. Rico Lewis, rumoured to be joining from PSG. So hopefully we can get that one across the line. So an hour left on deadline day. It looks as if we are done, and as far as I'm aware, that deal hasn't gone through. Still only 19 players in the squad. My goodness, how are we going to cope going for a treble this season? The Champions League is a big ask as it is, but of course the 2 domestic honours that we can win, the Liga Portuguesa and the Taça Portuguesa, hopefully we'll be able to win both, as Porto have actually slipped up. Wow, big news, as Porto must have lost to somebody, as Porto lose to Estoril Praia, 15th place at the moment. They're one of the only teams to have taken points off us, and we've got them in the Taça Portuguesa later on in this episode. Big opportunity here to move 5 points clear with victory away in Vizela. Let's get it, Benfica. Oh, good win in midfield, and here we go. Rafa's with me, but I'm going to use that run as a decoy. Look to go the long way around. Oh, I'm through the defenders. And right... Well, I completely just lost my words there. Was meant to say it rolled across to Rafa. Thought he was in a better position than me. And had the finish to go with it as well. Smashes it in at the near post. And I'm desperate to win this league title this year, so I will do anything, even if it means squaring the ball straight to my teammates for the tap-in. 1-0 Benfica, and we're on for those 3 points to move us 5 clear at the top. Vizela, ball inside. Oh, what a save, Ledesma. It's a good block, and it will be a corner for the home side. Into stoppage time here. Last chance for Vizela. It's swung in. It's a good winning header, and I've won the second as well, and that will do it. It wasn't pretty, but we do pick up the 3 points, and that moves us 5 clear of Porto in second place. We're getting there, boys. Come on, let's bring it home. Right, on to our next league game here. It's Gil Vicente, who we had a tough test in the return fixture, and in midweek we've got the first leg of the cup semi-final, so gonna see how I get on out there, but I'd quite like to request a sub if possible to keep myself fit for midweek. Oh, that's a nice play. That's a brilliant ball on. It should have been finished, and it will at the second attempt. I think looking in the top right, I may be credited with the assist. It was saved by the keeper, but followed up by Sildilla, and Benfica lead again. 14 games to go in the league, and we're closing in on that league title. That's nicely worked. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. Good end to this first half here as we look for a second. I'll have that back. Quick. Lovely feet. Oh, and the Trivela straight at the keeper. Good end to the first half, but we need a second goal here before I will risk subbing myself, because I'm desperate for the 3 points. Still only the 1 goal in this, but here we come. Rafa making a run, which has opened up a whole load of space for me to run into and just send it wide of the post. Chance for Fujimoto to run through. Big save, Ledesma. He did it in the last game as well at just 1-0. We've not been scoring as many, but our defence has been very solid as that's cleared away as well. Well, I ended up seeing out the whole 90. Might end up costing me in midweek, but it was another close game, just the 1-0 scoreline for Benfica. But we continue to keep those clean sheets and those closeouts are winning us games. Our defence has been superb this season. So, Taca Portuguesa time here as we take on Estoril over 2 legs. As I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, one of few teams to have stopped us beating them this year. And I'm sure after their win against Porto as well, they'll be feeling confident that they could be on for another giant killing here. It's over 2 legs, so I'm confident that we'll get the job done. But we're going to have to make sure we're professional and see the job out. As Frederick, can he hang that up into the middle? He can. Brilliant awareness by the captain. And it's taken just 7 minutes. My first goal of today's episode. And it's an important one. We lead in the cup semi-final. Good press from us this. Oh, I'll have that. And get onside. João Mario, it's 2. Terrible giveaway from Estoril. And I just had to wait for him to get back onside. And as soon as he was, released the ball into him and he had the finish to go with it as well. This has been a brilliant performance so far. Terrible giveaway. And just waited for him to get back on side and he had the finish. 2-0 and we've got 1 foot in the final already. Estoril sent a lot of bodies forward here and we could break. Neres into Rafa. Back to Neres. He's onside. Played back into me. Oh, it's a brilliant strike. And that might just do it. Lovely goal on the break. Neres slides it into me. And that is a great hit into that far corner. Second of the game. And I might request an early sub here with the tie looking done already. Well, requested the sub in the 65th minute and we got a 4th as well. João Victor up from the back, adding a 4th. And with the second leg to come at home, it's all but wrapped up in the Taca Portuguesa. So game's coming thick and fast and we're staying in Estoril here as we take them on in the league this time. That's a poor call from me. And I'm sure they'll be out for revenge. I've got one eye on Barcelona in midweek. Or as Ledesma makes a flying save. I think I'm only going to play the first half here. And I'm going to request the sub at the break. And take my chances in the sim. Because I would much rather be fit for that Barcelona tie. Frederick. Trying to make things happen in this game. Because I'm conscious of wanting the sub as Frederick hits the post and sends the rebound over. That probably should have been 1-0 and I don't really want us to be tied at the break when I request the sub. Bit of space opening up. Oh, that's a beautiful goal. Well, we're not going to be tied at 0-0 at the break because I've just scored an absolute cracker from the edge of the box. Just opened up my body and finessed it into that top corner. Keeper beat him and Benfica lead Estoril once again. This is a beautiful finish. I want to see it from this angle. Just opened up the body. It's not actually in the top corner. It's just set outside the post and swings back in. Beautiful goal. Might get one last opportunity before the half-time break. It's nicely worked and they're backing off me. And I'm going to hit another. It's off the post. And the rebound is well blocked. So close to a second that probably would have sealed it. And it's off the upright. I'm going to do the sub at half-time with Barcelona in mind. So close to another beautiful second. So I'm going to request the sub here. Come off at half-time and we'll simulate and see how the boys get on. Oh, I don't believe it. The unbeaten run is done. And Estoril, I mean, we were battering them when I was on the pitch. And Estoril have taken all 3 points. Wow. I mean, in the context of the season, we should still hopefully be able to go on and lift the trophy. But that may just throw the title race wide open. I'm hoping I'm going to be a lot fitter for this this Barcelona game, but let's just take a quick peek at the league table, because if Porto won, that is going to close the gap. No, it still remains at 5, so we should be okay with 12 games to go. And my focus is now shifting towards the Champions League. Desperate to try and get through here. Here we go then. Barcelona at the Estadio de Luz. We've been playing well. That defeat in the last game comes as a bit of a surprise, but it sort of has the same feel as the Real Madrid games in the group stage, that they probably just have a little bit too much quality for us. Desperate to get a good result in this first leg before we head to Spain, but it's going to be a very, very tough task. Pedri coming forward for the Spaniards. Lovely ball, and it's taken them just 8 minutes to take the lead. Go on, Frederick. Rafa, can you reverse it? Brilliant. Oh, it's a cracking finish as well. Benfica level in the Champions League. That's a beautiful little move. Frederick into Rafa. And I thought I'd panicked and hit it too early with the first time shot, but beats to Stegen. It's right in that top corner. Into the roof of the net, and Benfica have their leveller. Come on, boys. Minute to play. Can we create something right at the death? Not going to get there, and that'll do it for the first leg. Cracking tie. And my second half left-footed equaliser will mean that we are level heading to the Nou Camp. All to play for in the second leg. And it's definitely there if we're clinical and take our chances in Barcelona. Right, back to matters in the league. The game's coming thick and fast, competing in 3 competitions. My focus is on that Champions League tie, but we've still got a job to do in the league. 5 points clear with 12 games to go. It's now just about professionally seeing this out and getting the job done. Good ball into the middle. João Mario on the run. Reverses it to me. Surely a penalty. It won't matter, as Rafa smashes the ball into the back of the net. Rafa again. Neres, if you get onside there, I can play you in, and David Neres surely for 2. Well, that one I will be credited. Clearly played it through to Neres. First touch took it a little bit wide, but he did get it back inside and smashed it in for 2. Oh, that's nice play. Falls to me on the edge. The Trivela is so good, man. We've found out this season that the Trivela is the way forward. What a goal. Once again with the Trivela. And we lead by 3. That will surely do it now. Benfica back to winning ways. See out that clean sheet for Ledesma. Oh, well, he's not helped himself there. We've not conceded many this year. In fact, I think that's only the 10th we've conceded in the league, but it won't be a clean sheet today with Ledesma letting that one squirm past him. Regardless, 3 points on the board, that's all that matters, and we're another game closer to that title. Rolling on into the next one, we've had a whole week's rest for this one, so all the boys are nice and fit. We've got the Cup semi-final second leg to come in midweek, where of course we hold a 4-0 aggregate lead. Koku, Frederick, lovely build up, man over is João Mario, and that's a cracking finish. Me and João Mario on the wavelengths at the moment, keep linking up for goals. And the Portuguese international smashes it into the top corner, or just guides it in. It's a lovely little ball round the corner. I thought the chance might fall to me, but knew João Mario was spare to my left. Rolled it into him, and he grabs another goal. Make that run. Go on, Rafa, you're in. Touch and finish. Oh, it's a great strike. Thought his first touch had taken him away from goal, but he smashes it in at the near post, and Benfica lead by 2. No goals for me today, but assisted both of them. Trivela. Oh my goodness. That would have been outrageous. Bloody Nora. That is... The Trivela is so overpowered. That's so far out. And it just dipped at the last minute onto the crossbar. Still looking for that hat-trick of assists. May potentially come here, given away. Oh, good win, Rafa. Slides me in. I want the assist, though. Come on, boys. Join me. Rafa for the hat-trick. There we go. Hat-trick of assists. Didn't actually have the energy to run through when Rafa first played me in. Had to stop and wait for my teammates. Just rolled it back to Rafa, who at the near post once again smashes it in. I'm going to request the sub with that midweek cup game. And this one seemingly done. First time in the series we've hit a hat-trick of assists, and it does finish 3-0. So another good win and a step closer to that league title. So here we go then, second leg of the Taça Portuguesa. It's a shame the whole team can't get a rest in this game, with league game coming on Saturday and then Barcelona in the second leg at the Nou Camp to come in midweek. But everyone's just so knackered at the moment. We've not got enough squad players. I'm going to try my luck from a long way out here. Oh my god. That was outrageously close. Oh. So close. Keeper beat him. Clips the top of the bar and then hits the keeper. Long way out. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, I don't believe it. That Trivela in the last game, the crossbar hit from the free kick, and now that. Oh my goodness. We are trying some outrageous stuff today. Rafa this time finishes. There's our opening goal. 5-0 on aggregate. I'm going to be requesting the sub at the break due to our dominance, and well, we're already in the final, and with Barca to come, we'll simulate the rest of the game. Hopefully it's not the same result. Oh my goodness, I was going to say, as when we played Estoril in the league, we ended up winning 5-0, meaning it's a 9-0 aggregate score. I think the other game might have gone to penalties unless they still play away goals, and it was Boavista who won it. It is away goals. Wow, love that. Love a bit of away goals. So it will be Boavista in the Taça Portuguesa final. Love that. And that game will be the last game of the season. We actually play them in our penultimate league game. And then we've got a nice 2-week break before that cup final. So looking forward to that. Still got quite a few league games to get through. And of course, this tie at the Nou Camp against Barcelona, which I am absolutely buzzing for. I'm desperate to get through that. But before we get there, it's Braga away. So Braga, who just lost in the other semi-final of the Taça Portuguesa, they'll be pretty gutted about that. So would have seen it as a great opportunity to make the final. A lot of our guys are absolutely gassed, having played the full 90 in the week. And as I've alluded to many times, we've got Barcelona on Wednesday. So chance on the break here if we play this right. João Mario, one of the centre-backs, has gone forward, and it's a lovely ball into the channel. Gonna need a teammate. Rafa, brilliant. We have turned into an assist king today, and Rafa has been on flames. Another link up between the two of us, and it's me assisting him, not the other way around. Rafa at it again. Well, I'm finally getting my sub with about a minute left. We should be able to see the game out and do. But I'm not going to get much of a rest heading into that Barcelona game in midweek. Going to be nowhere near fully fit, as the ball just didn't go out of play in that final sort of half an hour or so. Big game coming up against Barcelona then. chance to make it through to the quarterfinals, and I'm sure that all the boys are going to be absolutely gassed. Here we go then, it's the big one. You can see Rafa's in fine form heading into this, but we are very fatigued. Travelling to Barcelona to take them on at the Nou Camp. It's going to be a very, very big task to make it through, but we're in a good position from the first leg. And we did have chances in that first game to score more than the one we did get. Hang on. Get in! Ledesma goes long to João Mario. Got up really well, but heads it the wrong direction. Sane lets fly. Sane goes short. And I've nicked it. Sane still has it. I've nicked it again, but Sane still has it. De Jong on the edge. A couple of us closing that down and winning it back, but it's round the corner. It's a brilliant build-up. And Barca have their equaliser. And I think from here, they're probably favourites to go on and qualify for the quarterfinals. Trent Alexander-Arnold. 2 Englishmen scoring in Spain. It's a great strike. Ledesma has no chance. No backlift on it. And just fires it into the roof of the net. I'm absolutely gassed, and I'm not sure how much more I can put into this game. I'm working back too much. Pick it back to me. Oh, I shouldn't. I fucked it. And there's the whistle. We're heading to extra time. Jurasek beaten. Lewandowski pegged back. Sane, Ledesma parries behind. This has been a crazy tie, man. Still we're level at 1 apiece on the night. Oh, Ledesma again. Here comes Trent Alexander-Arnold again. Danger. What a cross. Oh, Ledesma. That is an absolutely outstanding save to deny Bruno Fernandes. It was Liverpool to Manchester. And Ledesma, the Argentine, makes the stop. And we're destined for penalties. We've gone toe-to-toe with Barcelona. And it will be settled on the spot kicks. Bruno Fernandes up first. And he sends Ledesma the wrong way. Let's see if ter Stegen's been doing his homework, because I am going to my same corner. And Ledesma does dive the right way, but there is no saving that. That's a cracking pen. And Lewandowski does the same. Sends Ledesma the wrong way. Dantas, the sub, scores straight down the middle. And now Gundogan, the German. Oh, Ledesma went the right way, but it's a good penalty. The captain, Frederick. Terrible penalty. And Kolo Muani scores to put the pressure on us. It's just awful from the captain. And Tengstedt must score, and does. We still need Ledesma to pull off a save. It's the new gen Janssen to send Barca through to the quarterfinals. And he does. Ledesma dives early, and it's the captain Frederick who sent us out. Shocking penalty. And after 120 minutes, the sides are separated on the spot kicks. Absolutely gutting, man. And well, I was going to leave it there, but I don't want to end it on a sour note. So we're going to play one more game. It's Firenze in the league. Porto play tomorrow, so we'll see the results of those 2 games. Let's go and play out Firenze. Second from bottom, should be able to bounce back with a win, but Porto still not going anywhere, just trailing us by 5 points. Well, I'm absolutely gassed for this already, having played the full 120 minutes. I think by the end of the 90 today, I'm going to be out on my feet, and I've just been absolutely crunched in the first minute as well. Bloody hell, it's not going well for us at the moment, is it, boys? We've got to bounce back with a win here. Here we go, nice hold-up play. Tengstedt getting the chance today with Neres' injury. Rafa, nice build-up. Frederick through the gap, surely for 1-0, slammed home. Great goal and a lovely finish as well. My 25th league goal of the season. Slides me through. João Mario in support, should be 2 and is. It's been a really poor game and most of our players are absolutely knackered, but we have managed to find our second goal. Nicely worked in the end. João Mario finishes on the left peg and that will do it. Another 3 points closer to the title for Benfica. Pressure back over to Porto. So as we head back into the menu after our 2-0 victory, we will sim through past the 15th and we'll see if Porto win to keep the gap at 5 as we face them in our next game. And no, they lost. Wow. Okay. So if we beat them on match day 26, it is pretty much all but done. I mean, we're already pretty much there anyway. 8-point gap with 8 games to go. It's ours to throw away from here, as Porto losing to Moreirense down in 16th place. Disappointing for them. And it seems like their race is run. But guys, that will do it for today's episode. Disappointed to go out of the Champions League, but we have made it to the Taça Portuguesa final. And we are a step closer to winning the Liga Portugal as well. So, lots of work done today. We'll be back in the next episode to close out the season with Benfica. And I hope to catch you for it very soon, guys. Peace.